How you doing out there, folks? Yes, it's me, Frankie, the unknown songwriter. About time for me to do another one of these videos. But before I start, I want to thank everybody for your views, your likes, your subscriptions, and everything. I appreciate it. I'm getting a few more comments, a few more likes than before, but I guess with the amount of songs I'm doing, it has to add up eventually. Okay, I just got a comment. This guy said, Frankie, I like the idea you're putting a biography of the singers that you're doing, because we wouldn't know too much about them, and then we don't have to look it up. So I answered him back, and I said, thanks for the compliment. At least I'm glad that he noticed it, you know. I have been doing that lately. Because a lot of the singers I'm doing, most people don't know too much about them, maybe. They're not well known, maybe, you know, to them, to that person. So I can tell by the views. I do get a lot of views on those, you know, when I share those biographies of the singers. So I'm glad that somebody noticed it. And another comment, this guy says, it's a different guy, and it's not the same person all the time. He said, I noticed that you're mixing up the songs a little more. I know what he meant. He meant doing male singers, female singers, not as many of one singer, maybe 10 or 20, but not 80 songs like I did before. So that's another comment. Now this comment, I'm going to go into it a little bit more than I normally would. I know everybody's seen that commercial for Prevagen. It's supposed to make you sharper, you know, your mind and all. Okay, so the comment I got from this another guy. He said, Frankie, do you take Prevagen? Is that why you can memorize the songs so good? I answered him back and I told him, no, I don't. I don't need that. I'm just doing it on my own. But see, that commercial, a lot of people see that. It's not magic or anything. Some people take it for years, and maybe it did help them. I don't take it. I just have the ability, the knack. I developed to memorize those lyrics. Remember, when I memorize these lyrics, it's a short-term memory. I mean, I can memorize them, you know, but I don't keep memorizing it forever. It doesn't have no meaning to me. Now, if I took Prevagen, say I would have took it 8 years ago, you think my memory would be better than it is now? I don't know. And then when you take that, do you have to keep taking it? If you stop, your memory's going to go bad right away? I've done it my own self, develop it. I don't want to take any more medications that I'm already taking. I'm only taking a few. I'm not taking that many. I just don't want to add another one. So if my memory's really good now, if I start taking Prevagen, that means it's going to stay that way for the rest of my life? Nobody really knows that. I know they've done clinical trials on it, but I don't know. My memory has gotten a little bit better since I've been miming all these songs. I noticed that. So I just wanted to bring it up because I wouldn't have thought to bring that up, but I get a comment and I answer it. You know, I answer it on this video. Plus, I also answer the person just so they know I got it. You know, it's not something that I'm going to let go. I don't get that many. I see some, I look up some videos and all, I see the comments. They get hundreds of comments. Well, maybe over time, yeah, I admit that. You know, I mean, I've been doing this now for about a year. All these songs I've been miming. And now I just did, I guess you probably noticed, I did Wayne Newton. I kind of liked his songs. That doesn't really mean if I like them or not, because I got a comment about that. Somebody asked me that, do you do the songs that you like? Maybe everybody doesn't like those songs. I answered them back, and I told them no. I'm trying to, it's the opposite of that. See how people think different? I try to do the songs I really don't know, I never even heard of. It's more of a challenge for me, since I'm memorizing them. But remember, I'm memorizing the words, but I'm also memorizing the tune. I'm memorizing the instrumental in between, the spaces and all between the singing and the music. And the mannerisms that I'm creating as I look at the screen. So it's everyone's different. So I don't really pick songs like that. So I notice a lot of these singers, there's so many, like country and western singers, I never even heard of them. Remember, I'm old enough to hear a lot of those singers. Like right now, I'm doing Hank Thompson. He sounds like a lot of the singers. But I notice his songs are a lot different. You know, the songs that he sings, not too many of the popular ones. He had his own songs, I guess, that he maybe hired songwriters or he wrote them, I'm not sure. But again, when I've been doing a singer, I might do the songs and then I'll put his biography up there. You know, I'll share it so people can find out about the singer. Maybe they're interested, you know, in that singer. Because right now I just did Billie Holiday. And she's in the news again now because they came up with that movie about her life. And I've just been doing a lot of them. And I also put biography of her. I've been doing that recently on these singers. Maybe on the really well-known ones I might not. But I've been doing that so that people can learn something from it, you know, that I'm learning too, just as well, you know, when I'm doing all these songs. Now this Hank Thompson, he wasn't difficult to memorize. He's pretty easygoing singer, but the songs I never heard now. So when you view my songs or look at the title, realize if you don't know it, chances are I didn't know it, and I'm not practicing every word like perfect, you know. Like people might think that, but I don't. I'm trying to do a good job, and that's it. And I'm not taking Prevagen. I'll mention that again. Now, I'm not knocking Prevagen or nothing like that. I'm sure it helps a lot of people. I don't know. I didn't take it, so I don't know if it would help me or not. It might. Maybe if I start taking it, and you know, the way my memory is now, I might be able to keep it that way for a while. We'll see. Time will tell. Okay. Now I'm going to do this song. I heard this song and I said to myself, the title is The Great Society. I think when Lyndon Johnson was president, that's what he was trying to do, make it a great society. I think that's what they're trying to do now. With Joe Biden now, I think that's what they're trying to do because the Democrats got the power now. So I decided, let me do this song, and I'm going to listen to it. It's still fresh in my mind. I just did it, but I didn't upload it yet. But I'm going to do it here. Okay, it's called The Great Society by Hank Thompson.
There ain't no place for me in your great society. I'd rather be free than to take your charity. While living it up, you're giving up responsibility. And there ain't no place for me in your great society. Your old rich uncle died and named you in his will. You fell heir to all of his cash in that big house on the hill. You climbed that social ladder like a monkey climbs a tree. You're the newest rage on the Sunday page in the great society. There ain't no place for me in your great society. I'd rather be free than to take your charity. While living it up, you're giving up responsibility. And there ain't no place for me in your great society. Your heart's down in the basement, your head above the roof. Your brand new friends are genuine, just about 100 proof. You never take a second look at old friends cross the tracks. But I knew you when your underwear was made out of flour sacks. There ain't no place for me in your great society. I'd rather be free than to take your charity. While living it up, you're giving up responsibility. And there ain't no place for me in your great society. And there ain't no place for me in your great society.